Here in this episode, we will be explaining XRP in a single chart, which is the only chart that you should be concentrating on. Do not pay attention to the instability in the market or the recent decrease in value. The activities that took place on this channel yesterday were, as we had predicted, centered on what is to come. It is the holy grail, the one and only chart that will lead you in the right direction. Forward for XRP, and we have talked about this topic quite a bit on this channel nonetheless. Anthony Pano, we are going to provide you with an update and show you everything. Kindly pay attention to there is truth to what he asserts about Solana and what he sold in order to participate in the salad that we talked about. That we will be having a conversation with Jack. McDonald's seems to be taking a new position with a Ripple, which suggests to me that they're steady. Coin is, close. Without further ado, take a seat and relax from the experience. Now, let's get something going. Bitcoin worth $66,966, considering that it has decreased by 4% in the past 24 hours. I am aware that the sky is down. There is a strap being held by every individual in the Ethereum. The current value is 35.32. On sale, folks, with 4% of USDT and USDC coming in at their respective PEX XRP prices, it is now available for purchase. It has reduced by only 2.66%, meaning that it is now 48 cents. Taking into account the decrease in Bitcoin and Ethereum, it is not quite as severe as it might seem. In my opinion, what does that signal to me? Is there something that gives? Me, the impression that XRP is nearing its bottom, or that we are getting very close to it, much like the Holy Grail, which is the chart that we are going to look at and study in a moment. What lies ahead for the cryptocurrency market cap, which currently stands at $2 trillion and $481 billion. The value of Bitcoin is about to reach its lowest point. It is possible that it will be the lowest for Bitcoins, often known as U6, if it falls below the current level. There is no way that we will be able to get below $60,000 if it is going to be a tiny fast fraud. When someone goes to a little trash exchange and says, I have an order for 30,000 Bitcoins filled out on a scan, they are engaging in what is known as white hat trading. You are aware of the dynamics of this situation. As global exchange traded funds ETFs, we are Bitcoin. They broke a record run of 19 days with a net outflow of $65 million on Monday, which brought a stop to the run. According to the announcement, Bitwise BitB had the highest amount of inflows, which was 7.6 million. Grayscale GBDC, on the other hand, saw the greatest withdrawals of 40 million units among its competitors. It is descending from the sky, so everyone is holding on. You are already aware of what steps will be taken next. As the rain continues to pour, a bullish swing up and a bullish move that breaks through the 74th zero are both occurring. The weather is gloomy and windy outdoors. I'm only about content. Our efforts to release this video were successful. It is clear that this is the second take sense that you have seen. During the midst of the first, there was an issue that occurred. In the event that you purchased the NFTs, what would happen? Stake the NFTs on our platform with us and join us in doing so. In order for you to get a better idea of the potential earnings you have, everyone will have a small amount of their own. The TDN token, which we intend to release later this year, will be available for purchase on Tier 1 exchanges, and you will be able to acquire it. Undoubtedly, that is quite remarkable. Returning XRP appears to be a case in which both parties benefit, particularly if the only thing you want to do is keep the money you make rather than stake it. In the event that there is another NFT effort that is responsible for carrying out our job, do let me know. My opinion is that it is impossible for you to achieve that goal. Putin explains how the value of XRP might rise to $1 million or $1 million or $1 million in cryptocurrency. Oh, Sensei, it is clear that he possesses special magical abilities. When I say people, I mean $1 million, come on. Where is his post located? There is no way that I can find it. To hear him make the statement that the future price potential of XRP is contingent on how valuable and useful it is in relation to other cryptocurrencies, scroll down and listen to his statement. Oh, and do you know what? If XRP were to reach 100,000 or even 1 million, I would not be concerned about it. On the off chance that we ever achieve the $1 million mark, I will return 10 XRP to you. To be honest, Mark, I'm not bothered by it at all. As per the doctor's instructions, I will proceed with taking Zamin. When it reaches that point, I will simply withdraw the money from the escrow account and hand it over to the exchange representative. Can you tell me what you think about the fact that Badabeam purchased a boom status as a millionaire? I opened this tab and there was nothing about it that I liked. It's time to get started. Papagayo, remember to pay attention. To this, Anthony, I was in possession of Ethereum. With this, I started off. Mining Ethereum was the first cryptocurrency I ever worked with, and it was in 2016. On the other hand, I sold it somewhere between the conclusion of the previous year and the beginning of this year, but I ended up purchasing Solana instead. I am of the opinion that it was unquestionably a choice. I believe that in the future, Solana will do better than Ethereum could. I am looking forward to seeing you. This alteration is something that I would like to include in my personal portfolio. Why is it called pop culture? Actually, there is something that we do not fully understand. Solana is now the home of Ethereum, which has been abandoned. We have discussed Solana and the heights that it is capable of reaching. What is the highest possible extent of Solana's potential? It's $2,000 in total. What is the current price of Solana at this moment? $154 when it will be moved. You can move this object. I am a part of it. This will be a 10 to 15 times increase. Although I am not recommending that you become engaged, I will follow the advice of the wise money and take a look at what Pomp has accomplished. Ethereum, he is aware of the path that the institutional organization is going to take. In a recent conversation, we talked about BlackRock's participation in the Solana Exchange Traded Fund ETF, or at the very least, the hefty cost of beginning the application process, is going to move to a new location. Jack McDonald published this piece on Ripple around 3 o'clock in the morning. 5:35 minutes before the hour, Eastern Standard Time, Ripple made the initial announcement that it intended to purchase standard custody this year. It is with great pleasure that we inform you that the transaction has now been completed, so transforming Ripple into a fully both Ed Custody and McDonald. How did he exactly say that, Jack? As part of the completion of the acquisition, he would like to announce that he will be joining Ripple as Senior Vice President of Stable Currencies. In this role, he will be responsible for leading the team and supervising the launch of Ripple's stablecoin later in the year. He is happy to make this announcement. Given that Ripple was aware that Jack would be coming over and would be leading the stablecoin, it is reasonable to assume that they are very careful with their stablecoin and their goals. The entire setup was completed. During the time that my partner is smoking at me, Jack is attentive to what is being placed. In this aspect, the stablecoin will result in the introduction of an entirely new dynamic to the XRP ledger, and it is true that XRP is utilized by everything that is on the XRP ledger. For your convenience, this is the chart. It's that simple. Regarding this matter, there are no ifs and buts. In light of everything we have described, the Holy Grail, how has it continued to exist or endure since Keith first made it available? We have been having a conversation. During the time that I've been dealing with them, I've never once seen my please give us a break. Exiting the buy zone, which you are currently in, will cost you more than 66 cents. Clearly, the backside of this item is visible. You can see that it is running out of steam to be pushed down at that 46-cent mark, which is exactly where we are going to sit at 48 cents right now. This is the reason why we are going to sit here. What does it tell me? And how can we be sure that the price of playing Bitcoin has decreased more than the price of XRP has changed over the course of the past day? It is no longer possible for it to go much lower because it has hit its limit. Come back with me to the chart, will we? To whom are we? Taking a closer look at this, it is not difficult to imagine that we will be able to surpass and maintain the 75-cent range by the time the summer is over. In the event that this does not occur, we will need to hit 75 cents by the end of the year, and I am pretty confident that this will be the case. It is anticipated that by the end of the year, the price of XRP will be greater than 75 cents. This will pave the way for a large transition to XRP in 2025, which is something that we have been advocating for many years. Additionally, when the year 2025 arrives and the price of XRP reaches 75 cents by the end of the year 2024, we are required to make a decision. We are unable to simply touch it. We are going to get XRP ready for a major increase before the end of the year. We will see that a market cap of 6% for XRP places us at our absolute minimum aim for target as 6XRP. This is something that we will observe in both 2017 and 2020. There will also be examples of bull runs at this level in the year 2021. If the value of an asset increases